Doesn't this FCC mandate stagnate inverter innovation, which means we only see already approved inverters on the market for the foreseeable future?
Um, Possibly. I think what it might do is slow some organizations down who are doing some things. But I think what it will also do, and I actually saw this. As a matter of fact, we did a podcast on the EG4 side after RE Plus last year, when kind of the one big beautiful bill was the hot topic that was kind of driving a lot of this domestic content build out to occur. And one of the things that I think excited me is I actually, for the first time in a while at that show, felt like I was seeing some different kinds of products, right? Because you
Mm.
were now starting to see people sourcing things from other locations than traditionally people were sourcing these inverters and power electronics from. I think back to some of the RE pluses of the past where we had, just a huge number of Chinese OEMs and manufacturers of power electronics who were trying to push their systems into the market, who have kind of since all disappeared. But it was funny because you would walk between those booths and it was like every single one had the exact same product. So
Mhm.
Hmm.
um, I think and some of those things, because they were really effective solutions that they were, or capabilities that had been built into them. Others because they probably were trading a lot of the same talent back and forth, and they were kind of just repeating what they had done elsewhere. So I think by starting to have maybe some of this build out happen in the US, you're going to see some innovation around a couple of things. One, features that are really market driven by people in the market who understand the use cases of these systems, right? Again, when you're allowing these products to be built overseas, maybe they have some people in country who are telling them what they think the market wants, but they're probably building it for a more broad market, right? To service their local country, maybe service Europe as well as North America. So we might see some features and things that come about that are a little bit more market specific for the US. um, and I think you're just going to get some people that have different ideas about how these solutions should come together, who are now starting to get involved in the design of these things that historically haven't been as involved, and that could drive some innovation. So, I think for the next year or two, it might slow some things down, but I think there's actually potential for that to speed up some of the innovation, especially
Mm.
for the North American market, which actually is a very unique market in the world. When you look at the types of inverters and products that are successful elsewhere, they look a little different than what you see in the US. Generally, lower power outputs, don't have the same surge requirements, et cetera, just because of the differences in the way they're used in those countries.
Interesting. Yeah, Adam, Rodney, and I, we're going to be up at not EG4, at RE Plus with you guys. We'll be
Yeah.
up there here in November, and we've just been going, man. I imagine the booth cancellations are coming in thick right now. Just because the amount of things that we would be seeing of, hey, this is a prototype that we hope that will be out next
Mm,
year, definitely doesn't have an FCC ID and ain't ever going to get one, you know?
right.
So it's like, well, and then, to your point on the innovation side of things, Adam, I don't think I ever went downstairs. In fact, I know I didn't at RE Plus last year, but you did, right? You and
Hmm.
Rodney, you said you went down there and it was just a sea of just junk regurgitated, everybody. I mean, am I remembering that right?
Lots of little things. Yeah.
Yeah.
All over the spectrum.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. Just it will be nice to see some real fresh innovation, and maybe that's what we'll
Yeah.
see this year. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
We're gonna be streaming a lot here in November at
Yeah,
RE
I'm
Plus.
excited for it. It should be a fun show, and it'll be interesting to see who shows up, and it'll be good for the consumers to see who shows up from the content you guys put out, right? Because I think it shows that there's a little bit more intention to be in this market and to serve this
Mm.
market. To your point,
Hmm.
last year we had a bunch of OEMs and big international companies that all of a sudden overnight disappeared from the US market.
Thanks for watching this clip from Unplugged Live. If you want to see the rest of the full hour show, check it out right here. We do it live every single Thursday night. Catch us live and be part of the conversation.